On Monday, May 12, 2025, a sudden power failure caused widespread disruption across London's public transport network, affecting the Underground, Overground, and Elizabeth Line services. The outage, which occurred around 14:30 British summertime, led to suspended lines, station closures, and significant delays during the afternoon commute. What happened? Transport for London, TfL, reported that a brief interruption in the power supply led to multiple lines losing power simultaneously. Although electricity was restored quickly, the ripple effects continued for hours. The Bakerloo line was entirely suspended, while the Mildmay line was shut between Highbury and Islington and Stratford. Severe delays were also reported on the Elizabeth, Jubilee, District, Circle, and Piccadilly lines. Minor delays affected the Northern and Waterloo and City lines. Claire Mann, TfL's chief operating officer, apologized for the disruption, stating, "Due to a brief interruption of the power supply to our network, several lines lost power for a short period earlier this afternoon. We apologize to customers whose journeys will have been affected. We are working to get the whole network up and running again as quickly as possible." Passenger experiences. Commuters across the city faced confusion and frustration. Michelle, a 71-year-old retiree, described being redirected multiple times while trying to reach Uxbridge. She recounted starting at Tottenham Court Road, which was closed, then moving to Leicester Square and Covent Garden, both of which were also shut. "It's just a shame that the staff aren't kept up to date with which stations are open," she told BBC London. Justine and her son Benny, visiting from Leamington Spa to renew his passport, were stranded outside a closed embankment station. "It's going to be really annoying. I don't know how to get home," Justine said, noting they hadn't even managed to complete their errand. Cause of the outage. The National Grid attributed the incident to a fault on its transmission network in central London. While the fault was resolved within seconds and did not interrupt supply from the main network, a resulting voltage dip may have briefly affected power supplies on the low-voltage distribution network in the area. This voltage dip likely triggered the widespread disruptions experienced across the transport network. As of the latest updates, TfL continues to work on restoring full service across all affected lines. Passengers are advised to check the TfL website or local station announcements for the most current information before traveling.